What is going on? Welcome back to CT Dingo. Today we have possibly the final review of the year. I might do the grand final, we'll have to wait and see, but this is the review for the Manly Seagulls and the South Sydney Rabbitohs preliminary final match. The Rabbitohs came away with the victory, 36 points to 16. Look, it's not the ideal way to go out for the Seagulls. I'm not too happy with the way we went out, but it is what it is. I'm happy for South. Hopefully they do well next week. Whoever they play, good luck to them. Good luck to Rabbitohs fans. Enjoy the grand final. You've broken the curse, which is a good thing. But yeah, so the game started very physically, I must say. Both teams were rushing up, trying to put on big shots. Cody Walker scored the first try, which if you check out my tipping video earlier in the week, I did predict Cody Walker to be the first try scorer, but it was a very scrappy try. They originally had it down as a penalty try, but Cody Walker did end up scoring the try anyway, so it doesn't really matter. You don't have to call it a penalty try. Alex Johnston across for the next try. A lot of tackling to do on the line for Manly. Saab, it was a pretty poor defensive read, I must say, so yeah, not the greatest from Saab there. Saab, he hasn't been great defensively all year. That's something I think he can work on in the off-season. But yeah, Cody Walker goes in to score another try. They put a bomb up into the air. Manly players kind of just let the Rabbitohs catch this one. They didn't really want to contest, I guess, in case, knock-ons or whatever. But yeah, it was tapped back. Damien Cook ended up with it. I put in a great kick into Cody Walker. Tommy Turbo, I don't know what really happened. I think he wasn't exactly expecting a kick, and Cody Walker just got a hold of it and made it 16-0, and I was, pretty confident that was game. I think that try definitely, going down 16-0, 18-0 is kind of the point where, you feel like you're gone. We had to score next, and we didn't. Jackson Paulo scored right before half-time to make it 22-0. Blake Taft missed the conversion. So, yeah, it was rough. We were looking quite rocky in the first half. We weren't terrible. It's just the possession that we had was shocking. We couldn't really keep up defensively, unfortunately. We just not fit enough, probably. But Ruben Garrick scored early in the second half, which is a good sign for Manly. So we made it 22-6, and I had a little bit of hope. It wasn't too much because, yeah, we didn't look good right after that. Campbell Graham ended up scoring 5 minutes later, a pretty simple try there. Jackson Paulo got another try of a kick, and he walked backwards like 5 meters to put it down, so that was quite an interesting try. Then nothing really happened for quite a while. Tommy Turbo went over to score off a line break from Moses Sully. It was a great pass, I think, from, I don't know who it was, but might have been Josh Schuster. He put Sully through a gap, passed it into Tommy Turbo. So glad that Tommy got a try. He wasn't obviously as good as he has been, and that's something I expected the Rabbitohs. I just had a feeling they'd know how to stop him, so yeah, well done to the Rabbitohs there. And then 3 minutes later, Ruben Garrick goes to score again from another big run from Sully, so he had a pretty good game late. I thought there was some good signs from Manly late in the game, but then Ruben Garrick knocks it on, I believe, and Alex Johnson scores with 1 minute to go to add the icing on the cake and give the Rabbitohs a 20-point win. So yeah, the Rabbitohs advanced to the grand final. I thought Blake Taft had another great game. He's really good under the high balls again, and his kicking was decent, taking the place of Adam Reynolds, who may be in doubt for next week's grand final. We'll have to wait and see what happens with that. But yeah, it was pretty poor from Manly. Again, errors really costing us. We had the momentum early in the second half, and it was another error that ruined it for us. And I thought we were definitely competing at the start of the game, and again, an error gave them the ball in our territory, and we couldn't recover pretty much the whole half. So yeah, it's the errors that are really costing us against these top-tier teams, unfortunately, this season, and that's really the deciding factor. Congrats to Tommy Turbo, by the way, on breaking the Seagulls record for most tries in a season with 28. That was kind of the battle for tries today. Alex Johnston and Tommy Turbo. Johnston came away with the win, 29 tries, 28 to Tom, and Who knows, Alex Johnson might score a couple next week against Melbourne or Penrith. I'm looking forward to that. I'm hoping Melbourne win. Sorry, Panthers fans. I would rather the Storm win. I just feel like that would be a game that I would enjoy more. But who knows? So, yeah, congratulations to South Sydney. Had a very good game. Who's Manly's best on ground? I don't even know. It's probably Sully. Dylan Walker actually had a decent game in my opinion. He did quite well. But yeah, there you go. Rabbitohs beat Manly 36-16 at Suncorp Stadium and make their way into the 2021 Grand Final.